Students, in this video, I am going to discuss examples. Examples on Lagrange's multiplier technique. In the previous video, we have already discussed about the Lagrange multiplier technique. So now, taking few examples. First example is maximum or minimum of the function f of xy, which is equals to x square plus y square minus 2x plus 2y plus 5. Subjected to the constraint x square plus y square is equals to 4. Equality constraint. So that's why we can use either substitution method or Lagrange's multiplier technique. So here we are discussing Lagrange's multiplier technique. First, understand the graphical depiction of this function, objective function and constraint. So objective function is basically this: a bowl type shape, a bowl basically. So this is the objective function, bowl shape in 3 dimension, and this point, say the center of the bottom point is basically in the negative y axis, positive x axis and positive z axis. Fine. So this is the center, for example. Now constraint is a circle. X square plus y square is equal to 4 is a circle. So this is x axis, this is y axis, this is z axis. So this is the circle, this is the objective function, this is the constraint. So now if you draw the vertical line at this point and this point, so this will intersect the objective function, this function or this bowl at this point. Similarly, this point, when draw the vertical line, this will intersect the curve objective function at this point. Fine. So when you cut it, this bowl, so you will get this type of shape. जब आप इन पॉइंट्स को मिलाते हुए कट करेंगे तो ये बाउल का इस सरफेस को भी कट करेगा और उस वाली जो दूसरी तरफ की सरफेस है, फॉर एग्जांपल दिस सरफेस, दिस इज़ फॉर एग्जांपल सरफेस, तो ये जब इसको कट करेगा, ये सर्किल है, ये नीचे सर्किल है, ये इसके ऊपर रखा हुआ है, तो जब कट करेगा तो ये ऐसे कट करेगा, ऐसे ऐसे, बिकॉज दिस इज़ नॉट एग्जैक्टली द सर्किल, दिस इज़ नॉट एग्जैक्टली द सर्किल. फाइन. तो ये यहाँ पे भी कट करेगा, ये यहाँ पर भी कट करेगा. इसी को कंटूर ग्राफ, इसका कंटूर ग्राफ ये रहा. This point, this center point is in negative y axis and positive x axis. So this is shown here. This is the center. Positive x axis, positive y axis, negative y axis. In 2 dimension. ये 3 dimension में, अब हम इसको 2 dimension में ले जा रहे हैं. Contour graph in 2 dimension. This is in 3 dimension. So this is the center of this. And then फिर इसमें जो छल्ले हैं ऐसे यूं. Because this function is constituted by, for example, the circles overlap each, एक के ऊपर एक रखा हुआ है. So this is the circles, these are the circles, contours, and this circle, this constraint is this circle in the shown by the red line. Fine. So now you will see that when this objective function के जो छल्ले हैं ऐसे जाएंगे तो ये इस पॉइंट पर, ये जो छल्ला है आप देख सकते हो, ये इस सर्किल को यानी ऑब्जेक्ट कंस्ट्रेंट को इस पॉइंट पे कट करता है. फाइन. सेकेंड थिंग, जब और बढ़ाते जाओ क्योंकि यू आर मूविंग फ्रॉम बॉटम टू टॉप, तो आपका छल्ले का साइज़ बढ़ता चला जाएगा. सो ये बढ़ता जा रहा है, बढ़ते एक छल्ला यहाँ पर भी कट करेगा इसको. फाइन. सो दिस इज़ द पॉइंट वेयर दीज, ये जो आपके छल्ले हैं ये कट करेंगे. एट दिस पॉइंट यू विल सी दैट, और ये क्योंकि हमारा जो सर्किल है, दिस इज़ आवर ऑब्जेक्ट कंस्ट्रेंट, तो इसमें जो आपका ग्रेडियंट है, ग्रेडियंट वो हमेशा आपको पता है वो आउटसाइड रहता है. सर्किल outside the this. You will see in the previous discussion, in the previous video we have already shown this outside. So this is outside. So here gradient of this constraint is outside. Here is outside, here is outside. तो दोनों outside डायरेक्शन में, ये भी बाहर की तरफ, ये भी बाहर की तरफ. However, the gradient of objective function shows the increase direction. So objective function is increasing in this direction. In this direction. आप देख सकते हैं ये ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन है, ये कब इंक्रीज होगा? इन दिस डायरेक्शन में. कौन सी डायरेक्शन है ये? दिस डायरेक्शन इज x इक्वल टू वाई. दिस डायरेक्शन इज पासिस थ्रू सेंटर इज x इज इक्वल्स टू वाई. और ये जो डायरेक्शन है ये कौन सी डायरेक्शन है? x इज इक्वल्स टू माइनस वाई. फाइन. तो इस डायरेक्शन में ये पास होगा, क्योंकि जब x निगेटिव रहेगा आप देख सकते हो y पॉजिटिव रहेगा. सो इस डायरेक्शन में x इज इक्वल टू माइनस वाई के डायरेक्शन में ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन बढ़ता चला जाएगा. सो दैट्स वाई दिस इज द इंक्रीजिंग डायरेक्शन. सो हियर एट दिस पॉइंट यू विल सी दैट gradient of f as well as gradient of g both are having same direction. That's why this point is maxima. However, here the gradient is in this direction, gradient of f. However, gradient of g is in the opposite direction, so they are opposite to each. That's why this point is minima. This point is minima. This is the graphical way. However, mathematical way is first construct the. तो ये था graphical way. Now the mathematical way. So first construct the Lagrangian function. So this is the objective function plus lambda times this is the constraint, x square plus y square minus 4. Now necessary condition. So necessary condition means del L by del x is equal to 0, del L by del y is 0 and del L by del lambda is 0. Three parameters are there, x, y and lambda. So that's why their partial derivatives will be 0. Now just partially differentiate this with respect to x, so we get this equation. Partially differentiate this equation with respect to y, we get this equation, equation number 2. And partially differentiate this equation, the Lagrangian function, with respect to lambda, so we get this x square minus plus y square minus 4 is equal to 0. So we are having three equations. Now from first equation find out x in terms of lambda, so we get this. Similarly from second equation find y in terms of lambda, we get this, y is equals to minus 1 by 1 plus lambda. Now put this x and y in the third equation here, so we get this. After solving this we get two roots of lambda. Lambda is equal to minus 1 plus minus square root of 2 by 2. Fine. So now we will take one by one. So case 1, when lambda is positive here, so minus 1 plus root 2 by 2. So after simplification you will see that this value is negative. So put this lambda here and here, so we get x is equal to root 2 which is positive, y is equals to minus root 2 which is negative. So ultimately what is the extremum point? Extreme point in terms of x, y and lambda is given by this. This is x is root 2, minus root 2 because this is y, and this value is lambda. तो ये x, y, lambda की ऑर्डर में ये वैल्यूज हैं हमारे x, y and lambda. This is first extreme point. Now the second extreme point is just take negative value here. So minus root 2, this is negative value. X put again here lambda value, so we get minus root 2 negative value. Put again lambda value here, so we get y. So now x2 star is now x which is minus root 2, then y which is root 2, and then lambda which is this. So now we are having two extreme points, x1 star and x2 star. So this is from the necessary condition. Now to check the nature of these extreme points we will use sufficient condition. Sufficient condition. अब हम sufficient condition का इस्तेमाल करेंगे. So इसके लिए हम bordered Hessian matrix बनाएंगे. Del 2L which is given by del 2L by del x2, del 2L by del x del y, del 2L by del x del lambda. ठीक. Second row, del 2L by del y del x, del 2L by del y2, del 2L by del y del L, del lambda. This is del lambda. Then del 2L by del lambda del x, del 2L by del lambda del y and del 2L by del lambda 2. ठीक, फिर हमने इनको we will partially differentiate these equations again with respect to x, with respect to y, with respect to lambda. So what we will get the first row. Similarly second equation में partially differentiate that second equation with respect to x we get 0, with respect to y we get this, with respect to lambda we get this, and similarly this is from equation number 3. Just partially differentiate third equation with respect to x we get this, with respect to y we get this, with respect to lambda we get this. Fine. So this is the bordered Hessian matrix. So now case 1, put x1 is equal to this point root 2 minus root 2 and minus 1 plus root 2 by 2. This is x, this is y, this is lambda. So now we will use the concept. If you remember, in the previous video we have already discussed the method. We will use this note point m minus epsilon to v transpose to 0. We will use this concept. So here, so when you substitute the value of lambda here, so we get root 2, then minus epsilon, here is 0, so 0, 2 x is root 2, and then 0, 2 plus 2 lambda is root 2 minus epsilon, minus 2. So we have used this del 2L is basically m minus epsilon v transpose and 0. We have used this bordered Hessian matrix. What is m? This part is m. This part is m. This part is v. This part is v transpose and 0. Fine. So I hope you understand. So del 2L is now this. Now find out the determinant of this matrix, which is 0. So after solving this, we get epsilon is equal to root 2, a positive value. So since point is minima, according to the note point, if you will see this, according to this point, it has shown by Hancock for del 2L be positive definite at x star for minimum is that each root of the polynomial is epsilon, defined by the following determinant equation, be positive. So for maximum at x star all epsilon must be negative, यानी maximum के लिए सारे epsilon negative होने चाहिए, and if some epsilon are positive and some are negative then neither maxima nor minima. ठीक, इसी तरह मिनिमम के लिए सारे एप्सिलॉन जो है वो पॉजिटिव होने चाहिए. मिनिमा के लिए सब एप्सिलॉन पॉजिटिव, मैक्सिमा के लिए निगेटिव, एंड इफ सम आर पॉजिटिव सम आर नेगेटिव देन नाइदर मैक्सिमा नॉर मिनिमा. सो दिस इज द कंक्लूजन. सो वी हैव यूज दिस कंक्लूजन हियर एंड यू विल सी दैट हियर एप्सिलॉन इज पॉजिटिव, दैट्स व्हाई मिनिमा, and minimum value is obtained by substituting the values of x, y and lambda, x and y in the objective function. So we get this value. Fine. Similarly, second extreme point is this. Now substitute these values herein in this matrix and then take minus epsilon and minus epsilon at the diagonal elements. So we get this. Again find out the determinant of this. Solve this. What we will get? We will get epsilon is equals to minus root 2, negative value, and hence this will be a maximum value, and the maximum value can be evaluated by substituting the values of x and y in the objective function. So this is 9 plus 4 root 2. So this is the solution. Now another example is this. Second example, maxima minima f of xy is equals to 2x square plus y square plus 2 and x square plus 4y square is equal to 4, which is almost similar kind of the previous one. So here this is the graphical way, this is the objective function, this again a bowl, and this is just an ellipse. So this is the ellipse. So again draw the vertical line, so they will intersect at this point and this point. So ultimately when you take the image, because ये आपका ये पूरा का पूरा एक सर्किल है, जब इससे आप बाउल को कट करेंगे तो ये बाउल यहाँ भी कट करेगा, यहाँ पे भी कट करेगा, ये पॉइंट यहाँ पे भी कट करेगा, यहाँ पे भी कट करेगा. सो अल्टीमेटली दिस रेड टाइप ऑफ कर्व विल बी देयर. तो रेड टाइप का ये सरफेस बन के आएगा, एक कट करने के बाद रेड टाइप का सरफेस बनेगा ये. ठीक, इसी को यहाँ दिखाया गया है इन 2 डायमेंशन. दिस इज द इलिप्स, दिस इलिप्स, एंड दिस सरफेस इज शोन बाय दीज. ये आपके ये भी एक इलिप्स ही कट के आएगा, देख सकते हैं आप इलिप्स. सो दीज आर ऑल्सो द इलिप्स. सो जब आप देखेंगे तो ये इलिप्स इसको यहाँ पे कट करेगा, और जैसे जैसे इसका साइज़ बढ़ाएंगे, क्योंकि बॉटम से टॉप की तरफ जाएंगे तो ये इलिप्स का साइज़ बढ़ता रहेगा. सो ये बढ़ रहा है कंटूर प्लॉट में. सो दिस इलिप्स ऑल्सो इंटरसेक्ट दिस ब्लू इलिप्स एट दिस पॉइंट. तो ये यहाँ पर भी कट करेगा, यहाँ पर भी कट करेगा, या यहाँ पर भी कट करेगा, या यहाँ पर भी कट करेगा. सो वी विल ऑब्टेन 4 पॉइंट्स. फाइन. सो लेट अस सी द मैथमेटिकल कि कहाँ पे मिनिमम है, कहाँ पर मैक्सिमम है. लेट्स सी. सो दिस इज द Lagrangian function, objective function plus lambda times constraint. Then necessary condition is this: del L by del x equal to 0, del L by del y is 0, del L by del lambda is 0. Solve these 3 equations. So we get this. So solve these 3 equations. So we get from first 2x into 2 plus lambda is 0. From second we get this. So from here either x is 0 or either lambda is minus 2. Similarly from here either y is 0 or lambda is minus 1 by 4. So ultimately we will have pairs when x is 0, when x is 0 and y is 0. When x is 0, fine. So put x is equal to 0 from here in equation number 3. So we get y square is equal to 1. So y is 1 minus 1. So point will be 0, 1 because x is 0. Y is 1. X is 0, y is minus 1. This. Similarly when y is 0, that means this point. So put here y is 0. So we get x square minus 4. Solve this, we get 2 and minus 2. So point is 2, 0 minus 2, 0. So we are having 4 points. We are not taking the possibility of lambda. Why? Because our interest is in x. So we have taken 4 points. Let's see. So here in first case you will see that when you have taken x is equal to 0, so by default lambda is minus 2. Fine. So here the sufficient condition. This is the bordered Hessian matrix. So after just differentiate this with respect to x के respect में करेंगे तो 4 आएगा. So 4 plus 2 lambda. So this is written here. With respect to y करेंगे इसको तो 0 आएगा, 0. With respect to lambda करेंगे तो आएगा 2x. ये रहा. Similarly second equation with respect to x करेंगे इसको so 0. With respect to y करेंगे तो 2 plus 8 lambda. With respect to lambda करेंगे so 8y. Similarly third equation with respect to x करेंगे तो 2x. With respect to y करेंगे so 8y. With respect to lambda करेंगे तो 0. So this is the bordered Hessian matrix. Now when x1 is 0 and 1, ठीक है. So when 0, so from equation number 2. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 में जब आप x की वैल्यू 0 पुट करेंगे, यहाँ y की वैल्यू 1 पुट करेंगे तो लैम्डा की वैल्यू आती है -1/4. ठीक, हमने यहाँ जो है x की वैल्यू को 0 पुट किया, ये y की वैल्यू हमने 1 पुट की, y की वैल्यू जब हमने 1 पुट की है, y की वैल्यू 1, सो y की वैल्यू 1 मीन्स y इज़ नॉट इक्वल टू 0. तो जब y इज़ y is equal to 1 means y is not equal to 0. So when y is not equal to 0, so obviously lambda will be minus 1 by 4. तो यही आया है यहाँ. Fine. So we are having x, we are having y, we are having lambda. Substitute here and then subtract epsilon amount from the diagonal elements here. This is your m. तो यहाँ करना है और यहाँ करना है. And then find out the determinant value. So we will get epsilon here. What will be the root? Root will be epsilon is 7 by 2, a positive value. That's why minima. Minima or minimum value we can find out with the help of objective function. So we get 3. Similarly, case 2. Second point is this. Now here you will see that y is minus 1. Again, y is minus 1, which is non-zero. So substitute it here. So we get lambda is minus 1 by 4. Again substitute the values of x, y and lambda in the bordered Hessian matrix, and then find out the determinant values. By equating equal to 0, we get the equation in terms of epsilon, and finally the root will be 7 by 2, a positive value. So a minimum value. And the minimum value at this point is 3. Similarly, the third point. Third point is this. So x3 star is 2 0. So put in, this is equation 2 is already true. Fine. So here x is 2, that means a non-zero quantity. So again you can use equation number 1 here. Put x is equal to 2 here. So we get lambda equal to minus 2. And you will see that when x is non-zero here, when x is non-zero, because either x is 0 or either this quantity is 0. When x is non-zero, so lambda will be minus 2. Lambda will be minus 2. So here is the same conclusion. When x is 2 here, then lambda is minus 2. So x is 0, x is 2, y is 0, lambda is minus 2. Substitute करेंगे वैल्यू हमारे bordered Hessian matrix में and subtract करेंगे epsilon amount from the diagonal elements. Solve this equation. By equating it 0, we get epsilon is equals to this, which is minus 14. So maximum value. So maxima and maximum value is obtained by the objective function, which is 10. Similarly, the last point. Last point, again you will see that x is minus 2 and y is 0. So again, from using equation number 1, lambda is minus 2. Again you have to use this bordered Hessian matrix. Finally equate it 0. And then you will see that epsilon is minus 14, which is maximum, and when maximum value is 10. So here the maximum value is 10. Fine. So this is the procedure how to solve the nonlinear programming problem having equality constraints. How to deal with that. Fine. Similarly, here we have third example. Find the, so I am not giving you the complete detail, I am just constructing the problem and then you have to solve yourself. So problem is what? Find the least distance between the point this and the surface of the cone this. तो इस point और इस surface के बीच का जो minimum distance है वो आपको find out करनी है. Now what is the surface? This is actually a cone, and you will see that here this surface is symmetric about x, y and z axis. क्योंकि x की जगह minus x करेंगे, y की जगह minus y, z की जगह minus z. So again you are getting the same equation. So this is symmetric about x, y and z axis, and the cone is this. This is above this y axis, and this is below this y axis. ठीक? Symmetric cone. Structure is symmetric, that's why. Now this point is this point. Point P is 3, 4 and 0. That means in the xy plane, because z is 0. Now the shortest distance means the vertical distance. Just take the vertical at this. So this vertical distance is this. Suppose this. तो अब shortest distance, क्योंकि दो surface हैं, या तो यहाँ से आएगी या यहाँ से आएगी, दोनों surface में से कहीं ना कहीं से आएगी. So अब हमें वो point निकालने हैं. Point तो हमें नहीं पता वो कहाँ, ये point है कि ये point है. Let us denote that point by x, y and z. Small x, small y, small z. Fine. So सो लेट चूज द ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन टू बी द स्क्वायर ऑफ द डिस्टेंस. तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस जब आप निकालते हैं तो स्क्वायर रूट आता है. स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस कैसे निकालते हैं, बिटवीन टू पॉइंट्स के बीच में. वन पॉइंट इज दिस एक्स वाई से जेड, अनदर पॉइंट इज 3, 4 एंड 0. इन दोनों के बीच का शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस का फॉर्मूला क्या होगा, स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ एक्स माइनस 3 होल स्क्वायर प्लस वाई माइनस 4 होल स्क्वायर प्लस जेड माइनस 0 होल स्क्वायर. सो नाउ इन प्लेस ऑफ दिस स्क्वायर, क्योंकि अगर इस फंक्शन की वैल्यू मिनिमम है तो स्क्वायर रूट की भी मिनिमम ही होगी. सो रादर देन वी आर टेकिंग स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ दिस, वी आर टेकिंग स्क्वायर फ्री. तो हम क्या करेंगे, स्क्वायर रूट फ्री ये ले लेंगे, एक्स माइनस 3 होल स्क्वायर प्लस वाई माइनस 4 स्क्वायर प्लस जेड माइनस, क्योंकि ये जब ये मिनिमम होगा तो ये भी मिनिमम होगा, दैट्स वाई. सो हमने ये ले लिया ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन. कंस्ट्रेंट इज द कोन, दैट कोन. सो नाउ द problem is minimize this objective function, this value subjected to this cone. So now the Lagrangian is given by this objective function plus lambda time the constraint, and then follow the same procedure. Necessary conditions give you del L by del x equal to 0, del L by del y 0, del L by del z is equal to 0, and del L by del lambda equal to 0. Problem is of 4-dimensional now, x, y, z and lambda. So after solving this, so from first equation you will see first from third, because here here z and lambda, this gives you the relationship between z and lambda. So from here you take z common, so we get this, either z is 0 or lambda is 1. Now case 1, when z is 0, when z is 0 tab from here x square plus y square is 0. इस इक्वेशन का सॉल्यूशन क्या होगा, ऑब्वियसली x इक्वल टू 0, y इक्वल टू 0 इज द ओनली फिजिबल सॉल्यूशन. तो x भी 0, y भी 0. अब ये यहाँ पे पुट किया हमने, x इक्वल टू 0, y भी 0. सो व्हेन x इक्वल टू 0, सो वी गेट माइनस 3 इज इक्वल टू 0, विच इज अ कॉन्ट्रोडिक्शन. सिमिलरली व्हेन हियर पुट यू y इज इक्वल टू 0, then this will again you give you contradiction, minus 4 is equal to 0, contradiction. So z is equal to 0 is infeasible, infeasible हो गया, no solution है ये, क्योंकि यहाँ पे contradiction ही आ रहे हैं. Now case 2, when lambda is 1, when lambda is 1, from here x is equal to, from first equation x equal to 3 by 2, put lambda is equal to 1 here, y is equals to 2, and put here lambda is equal to 1. So sorry, x is equal to 3 by 2, y is equal to 2, put it here and find out z. So z is equal to 20, z square is equal to 25 by 4. That means either z is 5 by 2 or minus 5 by 2. Either 5 by 2, either z is 5 by 2 or minus 5 by 2. Fine. So अब हमारे पास कितने पॉइंट हो गए, x is 3 by 2, y is 2 and z is 5 by 2, 1 point. Another point is that 3 by 2, 2 and minus 5 by 2. And for all these 2 points lambda is 1. So we are having these points. This is x, this is y, this is z. X, y, z. And here lambda is obviously 1. Fine. So now the sufficient condition. So this is the Hessian matrix in 4 by 4 matrix. So here is the diagonal. If you will see the diagonal, so this is the this is the bordered Hessian matrix. So here is this. So this is your matrix. Now case first point, at this point this is the matrix, and now subtract the epsilon amount from here, here and here, diagonal position pe. So this is the matrix. After simplification epsilon is 4, epsilon is 4, which is a positive value. So minima, fine. So minima, and this is the value. Now if you check the second point here, so you will get, this is the bordered Hessian matrix. After solving this we get 4, which is positive. So again a minima, and minimum value is 5 by root 2. Here the minimum value is 5 by root 2, here is also 5 by root, because symmetric, क्योंकि हमारा कोन जो था वो सिमेट्रिक था, तो ये पॉइंट दोनों से सेम डिस्टेंस पे है, यहाँ से भी और यहाँ से भी. फाइन. So this is the way. Now we are having more examples, so just I will provide the notes. So this is the procedure how to apply the method. Fine. So I hope you understand this. In the next video I am going to discuss the KKT condition. KKT means Karush-Kuhn-Tucker conditions. When we are having inequality constraints. इससे पहले में क्या था, इक्वालिटी, अब ये इनइक्वालिटी है. तो जब इनइक्वालिटी कंस्ट्रेंट्स होंगे तो उनको केकेटी कंडीशन से सॉल्व करेंगे. सो वी विल डेवलप द केकेटी कंडीशंस in the next video. Okay, so thank you.